Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of this engine, this 717 engine for this 95 XP. This engine is rebuilt by Peter Rusinski at Fox Valley Powersports. He's the one to go to if you're wanting an engine rebuild, top end or full rebuild. That's Peter at Fox Valley Powersports. And I highly suggest you buy yourself a nice tote, drill some holes in the outer lip, and zip tie it shut for security. And to just keep the lid on. And he always sends them back the same way. This will be my third or fourth 717 engine from him. I've gotten two 951s rebuilt by him. He stands by his work. And the key thing is when you're putting in a rebuilt engine, you need to know why it failed in the first place. If it failed because of bad carbs, you make sure you got your carbs redone, done properly, so it doesn't happen again. Of course, you run it lean, he's not going to cover the rebuild. He's not going to recover that. He's not going to warranty that because of your carbs. But let's say the crank fails or something in this within a certain amount of time, he'll stand by it. And I like to use this styrofoam here for extra padding. I know that was some of the stuff I sent. This is all stuff extra Keith just sent, but I know I had this thing plumb full when I sent it to him. He's got that baby shrink wrapped up. Pull this out of here. This is always the fun part. Carb kit or gasket kit. I don't want to lose that. Oh, look at that baby. First I thought it was black. I'm like, no, I wanted it to be white. But it looks like he got it wrapped in a plastic bag, garbage bag. It's like Christmas, I tell you. Other than a little oil residue, she's looking good. Peter, did you have oily fingers when you put this in there? Look at that. Take the car off the tripod. Look at that. Well, we got some oil residue, but nothing big. She looks nice, Peter. She looks nice. Great job as usual. We got one more to do. We're going to do that one later. That one's in that box. So yeah, let's see if I have... These are just some filler plugs. These aren't the right spark plugs, but I'm just going to stick them in here to plug these holes. That way nothing gets inside there. And then we're going to take some plastic wrap, stuff that. Grab my knife and cut that. Okay, so this is basically just to keep anything from going inside there. And then I'll have to get some more stuff to cover these up. But yeah, good job on that, Peter. Show you which one that's going to be going in a second. Okay, so that engine will be going into this one right here. As you can see, another video I mentioned, I already took the mats off, started filling the holes. I gotta refill some that have sank in. You can see it sank in a little bit, so they open back up before the putty, the two-part epoxy could harden. Got all the graphics removed except for this part up here. I gotta get a heat gun to that. Use the rubber eraser wheel for all of it. We got some stress cracking here, nothing big, nothing too bad. But this will get a light wet sanded and then a buffing. And then we'll throw some fresh decals on it. I got a replacement bar pad for it. This one's kind of shot, as you can see. I got a lot of traffic coming by. My only downfall is I don't know if the gauges, I got to replace some gauges or not. I just ordered some parts, carb kit, and some other stuff, carrier bearing and stuff from OSD Marine. But as you see, we got the inside washed out pretty good. Here is our mount plate. Take that inside, get the engine ready for that. We got our tank out and we got it washed out pretty damn good. As you can see in there, she's pretty clean. Someone installed a different filter, gas filter in here. And we'll replace it with the stock filter that mounts there. So the gas tank is in my storage shed. That'll go in last, and then we'll do the fuel lines. Previous owner already did some fuel lines, but so I won't have to do as much on that. So yeah, this one will be done hopefully by the end of the month, and that other engine in there will be going in this one. Still a lot of work to do on this one. This one's actually in a lot nicer condition. May just leave the stock decals on it, I don't know. They were, you see, it looks like it's a lot better condition, at least cosmetically. But we still got to take the old mats off and do all that. Hard to do this with one hand. There we go. But yeah, so this will be that other one. And then for next year will be that 95 that's in pretty rough shape. The engine is still in that one in pieces. So that one's going to be a big project as well. But I think this will be the last one of these for this year. So these two I'm hoping to get done for this year, but this will be the last ones. Still got this one to sell. Been sitting out here and I've had a few people looking, but everyone wants $1,000 ski with a trailer. And I'm like, yeah, I got $1,400 into just the new engine. So, and I'd like to get $35 for it with the trailer. It's not bad. It's got nice seat done, all new black tip mats. Got the bilge pump installed. I didn't put that there. I usually install the bilge pump up here, the outlet up here. I don't like them down low like that. But just uploaded the 98 GTX water test video. That one is live. That one's up now, so that one would be. And then I just did the 97 GTS. That one will be up tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. And this is the 99 XP I picked up for a project. There's no engine in it. I've got a 951 engine for it. So that'll be on the hatch black as the project list for next year as well. And I'm looking at picking up another project. One of my dream skis is an 03 XP DI. That's the red and black, or red and black one of these. This is the black and yellow one. This is the carb one. I prefer the carb one, but I like the red and black, so I might do a carb engine in that one. I don't know, but getting a hell of a deal on it from my boss. And and he says it runs, but needs a new seat cover. Probably could use mats and all that good stuff. And the speedometer don't work. That's probably the speedo wheel. As you know, those suck. But let's grab this and take this into the garage. Okay, so it is 4th of July weekend. Today is what, the 2nd, Saturday the 2nd. And I want to get out and do some riding. But my plan is to at least have this engine in the hull by the end of the weekend. Now, I believe the stator housing sits underneath that edge. So it should sit in there just like that. Just like that. We'll get some nuts and lock washers and we'll bolt that up. I'll prep some my fittings. I'll get my lines, my oil lines kind of connected. I got to get my starter installed. I got to paint that as well, so that's going to slow me down. But I'll get my water line hooked up to this one, because that's a pain to get to once it's in the engine and once the exhaust pipes are on. So we'll get that water line hooked up, and we'll get our oil line here hooked up to, that one's a pain. We'll get that one hooked up. Probably do that before I bolt it up to the plate. So I don't have any hose clamps here. But I'll put a hose clamp on it. And you can see it's just a pain once it's in at that angle. But I'll put a hose clamp on it, and then we'll cut it somewhere about in here, because we'll do our ball valve shut off. That's where it'll get cut, but otherwise I'll just wrap it up like this for now, so we can drop it up into the engine. But I'll put the hose clamp on that, and then I gotta get the water line for that one over there. But the main thing is we gotta focus on that starter. I've got a replacement starter in this box that I bought off of eBay from Martus Motorsports. So we'll take that out. We'll throw some white paint on that and get that installed. So that's the big thing for this weekend. I'll do that this evening. Hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing, and stay tuned for the progress on this 95 XP. I've done so many of them, they blend together. I think let's see, it was one last year with a rebuilt engine, two that didn't need rebuilt engines. They were good, but I restored them, cleaned them all up, and then there was yeah, so that's 1, 2, that's 3. And that one out there, that's 4. That's 4 of these that I basically brought back to life. So this will be number 5. Number 5 and number 6. So keeping these old two-stroke Sea-Doos alive. So keeping them on the water. Hopefully they'll last another 20 years. So thanks for watching this, guys. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. Shout out again to Peter at Fox Valley Powersports. You are the man. Everyone who goes to him, tell him Glenn Cox, i.e. GC Extreme, sent you. That way he knows that my videos is getting him business. I also mention him and refer him on all the Sea-Doo Facebook pages as well. So shout out to Peter. And Nick Grillo at OSD Marine. For all your parts, oil lines, carb kits. And then Nick Carnes at Westside Powersports for all your parts, especially helping me with the VTSs, the VTS trims, and other hard parts that you can't get anywhere else. He's the man for those. So Westside Powersports also has those nice steering systems, those UMI replica steering systems. Check them out for your X4s. They're really sweet. That's got what I got on my 95, and I've got another one that's going on one of my other XPs. So, again, thanks, guys. Enjoy your 4th of July, your Independence Day. Enjoy your freedom. Be safe out there. And have a good one, guys. Peace out.